Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your 6-month focus reading. We're going to look at the main focus for the next 6 months for you. I did these readings like 6 months ago, and people seem to enjoy them, so I am doing them again. They were just short, like 2 to 3 minute videos, all about your main focus for the next 6 months. And yours is actually pretty straightforward, very interesting. You have the Seven of Clubs. Seven of Clubs is about realizing that you feel like you're stuck in a current position, or feeling like almost like you're in prison, like you can't escape in a lot of ways. But the good news about the Seven of Clubs is it is a card of action. It's a card of finding a way, making a way out, and creating that way out for yourself. So a lot of you seem to be maybe focusing on a lot of that, figuring out a way out of your current situation, or just improving your situation in general. A lot of you could be quitting jobs, leaving relationships, and changing things up over the next 6 months in a lot of ways. And I would say they'd be very positive. I don't want to scare anybody here and say, oh, you're going to break up and all this other stuff. I would say you'd be the one that's doing it in the first place, and you're doing it to better yourself anyway. So it's going to be an improvement for you, regardless of what you're doing here. So it's very interesting. Next, you have the Queen of Diamonds, really focusing on building up your finances, building some structure on your finances, and also experiencing better finances. Queen of Diamonds is all about like having more of like this intuitive sense around your money in a lot of ways. So a lot of you could be doing that. It's also a great card for judgment. It's a great card for really deciding, and I'm talking outside of money here. I'm just talking about judgment in general, judgment of people, judgment of everything. You'll probably have a very keen eye here over the next 6 months, and really being able to determine, and I'm not talking about the negative type of judgment where you're judging someone, but you'll probably just have good feelings and vibes around things, and really know kind of like what to do and where to insert yourself, and what you need to do to kind of move forward over the next 6 months, which is it's kind of like a nice little superpower to have, I would say. And then finally you have the Four of Spades. Makes a lot of sense. Building comfort, looking at how you can build more comfort. Again, you're coming off of this, like you're feeling trapped and tired and all these other things, and you're moving on to the Four of Spades, which is like you're finally like saying, okay, how can I build more structure and more comfort into my life? How can I make myself finally feel comfortable and safe and protected, and kind of like I have what I need in a lot of ways? So it looks like a lot of you will be focusing on that. This is also a card of recovery, so a lot of you might be taking the next 6 months to recover from just the the past good while here of difficulties and things like that. And it's a good card because it does say that you will be recovering. Not only that, it is a card of possibly needing to take a vacation, or needing to treat yourself to something, just to kind of get into that relaxation mode in a lot of ways. So a lot of you might be doing that. But again, looks like a really good 6 months, I'd have to say. Looks like you're finally breaking out of things that could potentially be holding you back, and figuring out long-term solutions. Four of Spades is long-term solutions. It's not like short little band-aids that don't do anything. It's like, this is a long-term thing. So I really like to see that for you. Yeah, so thank you for watching.